Good day, online learners! Welcome to my class. I am Heidi Zelpi Canta, your teacher for today. So our topic for today is about react to lay value judgment on critical issues that demand sound analysis. First, let's define value judgment. So what comes to your mind when we hear the word value judgment? So what do you mean by value judgment? So when we say value judgment, it is a judgment of the rightness or wrongness of something or someone, or of the usefulness of something or someone based on a comparison or other relativity. So a value judgment can refer to a decision based on a certain set of values or a specific values. So there is two types of judgments, moral and personal judgment. First, we have moral judgment. So what is moral judgment? Asserting that human actions are good, bad, right, or wrong. So example, telling the truth is good. So on the other hand, personal taste or value are statements that assert one's personal taste or value. So example, I like ice cream. So one way to get a quick handle on the nature of value judgment is to see that any statement of fact can easily be converted into a value judgment by introducing a value term, descriptive and normative. So these are the two types of statements that we're going to tackle. So descriptive statement. So when we say descriptive, it describes a certain action, event, or people. So they make no judgment or make no value judgment. So they are only stating something what they had seen or experienced. So example, the mug of coffee in front of me is now at room temperature. So it is descriptive statement because it only describes the mug of coffee. So now let's proceed to normative statement. So what is normative statement? It expresses a judgment stating if something is good, bad, better, or worse when compared to a standard or alternative. So in normative statement, each of them expresses a value judgment. So example, if you wanted to pass the test, you should have studied harder. So it is a normative statement. Why? Because there is a judgment here that in order to pass the test, he or she should study harder. So I hope that you truly understand what is value judgment and the difference between normative and descriptive statement. Now, let's proceed to the things you have to consider before making a value judgment. First, think and analyze the situation before giving your perceptual understanding. The second one is give your value judgments without bias. Third, before giving statements, always put yourself on the situation they are in and speak your sides as if like you are one of the persons involved in the situation or in the issue. So next, reflect. So last, speak with a concerned heart to avoid negative criticism. Let's have a recap. Value judgment is a judgment of the rightness or wrongness of something or someone, or of the usefulness of something or someone based on a comparison or other relativity. So we have two types of judgment, the moral and personal judgment. So the two types of statement are descriptive and normative statement. So what is the difference between the two? Descriptive statement only describe a certain action, people, or situation. So it doesn't have value judgment, while normative statement has value judgment. And that's conclude our discussion for today. So I hope you learned a lot from teacher Heidi.